latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show, Tech Your Local Listings.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Happy Sunday, March 23rd. We are a week away from Easter. I'm your host, Kimberly Perot, and welcome to GMV Express. On today's show, we have Covered Bridge partnering with Root & Flower to show us how to make some delicious cocktails, which could be great for your Easter entertainment. Plus, Kevin and I get into the kitchen. This time, we're not cooking. We are dyeing some Easter eggs, and what a classic it is. Eyepieces of Vail, and then Julio had a conversation with the Stockton Group about their latest most beautiful property. All of that is happening on this Sunday morning edition of GMV Express, so let's get started.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Join us on board the Leadville Railroad Winter Express. Stay cozy in our heated lounge cars. Marvel at the stunning winter landscape. Sip delicious hot chocolate. Don't forget to check out our new specials. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on mountain perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
for TV8 in Vail, I'm Avisha Scarborough at the Gerald R. Ford Amphitheater. We'll see you next time. Hi friends, welcome to a little behind the scenes. I'm Avisha Scarborough, and I'm so excited to be part of the team at TV8 in Vail. I love the outdoor lifestyle here, I love the arts and culture, and I love being part of this community. My show is called Vail Vibes with Avisha, where I tell you about all the amazing activities going on here in Vail and surrounding areas all year round.
Good morning, Vail.
Now, there is a reason the Stockton Group wins awards every year for their service and beyond. Julio is with Patrick from the Stockton Group about a fabulous new property they currently have listed.
It's a beautiful day in Vail, and we are at the prestigious landmark residences here in Lions Head Village with Patrick Barrett from the Stockton Compass Real Estate Group. Patrick, thanks for joining us on property today. How are you doing today?
Sure, I'm doing great, thank you. Nice sunny day.
It's a beautiful day. We are at this really nice property here in the heart of Lions Head Village, quite literally just steps from the mountain, from the slopes. Tell me a little bit about some of the key features of this property and some of the things that you like about it.
Sure. First of all, location. Like you said, we're right in the center of Lions Head Village. We're about a 30-second walk to the gondola, to the Chair 8. And very easy access to all the shopping, dining, everything that there is to do in Lions Head. So location really couldn't be better. And this unit being on the 7th floor, we have big views to Vail Mountain, all the way from Golden Peak to Lions Head and beyond. You get a little bit of the Gore Range if you hang out over the balcony a little bit. So big views, great natural light, awesome location, great building.
Now, Pat, we're sitting here at 702 in the landmark in Lions Head, and it all looks like so seamless, but I know there's a lot of work done behind the scenes. How do you prepare a property to be listed for sale? Tell me about that.
It kind of all starts with cleaning and decluttering. Yeah. So it's a different animal if you're dealing with resort condos, typically our second homes, frequently are in the rental pool as this one is. They're kind of ready to go. So what we really do is really just kind of declutter, get stuff off of countertops, frequently bring in fresh flowers for our photo shoot or just for showings and stuff like that. Really accentuate all the positives that we can, but get it photo ready, and really just learn about the property. You know, I think something that I really like to do is imagine that I was the buyer for the property. So like, what questions would I have? What would I want to understand? Mm-hmm. With a resort condo like this, it's all about access to the mountain. So like, do I have a ski locker? Where is it located? Where do I park? All of that kind of stuff. And then just the usability of the condo. Like what is the heat? Is it in-floor radiant heat? Does it have air conditioning? More and more important every year, that kind of stuff. Right. I like to really understand all of that because I'm here when I'm showing the property and I'm dealing with the clients directly, and being able to answer people's questions and help them get excited about the place is really important to me.
All right, Pat, you obviously mentioned some of that preparation work that goes behind getting a home ready to be listed for sale. Tell me maybe a little bit some of those important aspects of listing a home for sale. What are some of those important things that you keep in mind?
Yeah, for sure. When I'm getting ready to list a property, everything starts with photography. We are in a very beautiful natural mountain environment. It lends itself very well to aerial drone photography. So like, you shoot the property inside and out, of course, but we also, with pretty much every listing, we're getting aerial drone photography so that people can really understand before they arrive, where is this place? Yeah. Is it East Vail? Is it West Vail? Is it right in Lions Head? How close am I to the mountain? What kind of views do I have? You really can, it's incredible actually, the way that people, when they show up to properties these days, because of the photo assets that we have, the aerial drones, typically a virtual tour, like a Matterport type of a tour, they know that property inside and out before they even walk in the door. And I think that's great because by the time they're here to actually see it, they know it. They know that they want to see it. They're excited to see it. They are sometimes touring me around the house. Like, I know that around this corner, there's a bunk bedroom or whatever. I think that's amazing. So it all starts with photography. We have dedicated websites for every listing that I have. And the reason that people are there is to see those amazing photos and the big views to Vail Mountain, sunsets, Gore Range, whatever it is. But it's all, photography is the biggest thing.
And speaking of that website, Patrick, and everyone watching at home, you all can visit www.landmark702.com. That's the specific listing for this property, and you can check out all those features that Patrick mentioned. Patrick, I want to get a little bit into speaking about some of those things that set you apart as a real estate agent here in the Vail Valley, and maybe some of those things that you think set you apart from other agents here in our community.
Sure. First and foremost, I think just being a professional. And to me, that means this is my full-time job. This is what I do for a living. This is where I go every day to work. And I really care about it. You know, I want people to be happy. I love where I live. I like helping other people understand this place and kind of find their own place within it. Yeah. So being full-time, knowing the market, knowing what's happening, knowing what that means for my clients and for, you know, future clients, because it's important. And even for a small town like Vail and Beaver Creek, Eagle County, there's a lot happening here. We have a ton of events going on. You know, the mountain is making changes, the town is making changes, right. Rental restrictions, stuff like that. Just knowing what's happening, being able to address questions that people have, understanding what people are really looking for and helping them plug into the property that's right for them. I think that's what, to me, is professionalism, and that's what I try to be every day.
And speaking of the market, Patrick, I want to talk a little bit about how has the market changed within this last year, and maybe what are some of the things that you all are coming up in the next few months, or kind of what you guys are anticipating for the summer season or the next few months? For
sure. What everybody's talking about this year, what I've said many times, is we're still very much normalizing. After 21 and 22, 2021, 2022, extraordinarily busy around here, as it was a lot of places in the country where people were kind of leaving the major metros and flocking to smaller areas where they could spend more time outside, all of that kind of stuff. Yeah. That is still happening. It has calmed down. So the word is kind of normalizing this year, and I think we're still seeing a lot of that, where properties are spending a little bit more time on market, where at the height of the kind of surge of activity here, we were like 3 to 6 weeks on market. We're really more like 3 to 6 months on market now, and that's normal for us. That's what it always was. I've been doing this since 2011. That is very normal for us. We have seasonality to this market, and if you imagine, like, for a specific type of a property, you know, it has 3 bedrooms, or it is a penthouse, or it has views, or it doesn't have views, whatever. Someone is really looking for something kind of specific. The more specific the property, the more specific the buyer. So we are not in a place where that is a primary home market. So if you're seeking a very specific buyer and the right person is really just going to love this place, but maybe it doesn't work for some others, the seasonality of this is you just have to kind of wait for that person to come around. So 3 to 6 months on market, different than major metro areas, is really normal for us here, and we're still seeing that today. I'm still seeing that today. In terms of what's coming, I think that trend is really going to continue. You know, I think sellers are being patient. We still very much have a scarcity issue in this county, which is there's just not a lot for sale. I think today we have definitely less than 400 and barely over 300 homes for sale, period, in Eagle County, in and out of the resort. So there's just not a lot of people selling, and what that does is it keeps pricing strong. It supports values. If you bought something 5 years ago, you should be up on that property today, and that's generally good. I mean, that's a healthy real estate market. Sellers are taking their time, and they're being patient, and they're getting the number that they want. And I think that's going to continue into the summertime. Winding up the ski season right now, I think we typically have, May and the beginning of June is a little bit quiet around here, which is fine. Everybody takes a break and goes to the beach and stuff. All good and healthy for everybody. And then, by the middle of June, it's beautiful around here, and people are starting to come back. And like in the time that I've been here now, almost 20 years, summer is just so different than it was. It used to be just, you could shoot a cannon down Bridge Street and it was fine. But now today, for the better, I think it's just, there's a lot more happening here. There's weekend activities, there's festivals, there's concerts, all kinds of stuff happening, and I think a lot of people, especially from more warm weather climates, Texas, Florida type of places, have discovered that they can come to Colorado and experience zero humidity and very few bugs and all that kind of stuff, which is not normal for them. So we have a lot more people every year that own homes in what are typically considered a ski resort area, and they don't even ski at all. They just come for the summertime. They may or may not rent it in the wintertime, but summer is more of a thing here every year, and it's, I love it. It's my favorite time of the year, and I love to ski. But I think we'll have a very busy summer this year. There's some cool stuff going on. We have a new development in Avon called the Kestrel. That's a grouping of 24 privately owned townhomes. Brand new product. They'll be finishing just, at the end of this year, probably late fall. Beautiful spot. We're priced from $3.5 to $4.5 million. Brand new construction, 3 and 4 bedrooms, private garages, private elevators in every unit. So fun stuff coming for the summer.
Yeah. Fun stuff coming for the summer. We're definitely looking forward to it. It is also my favorite season of the year, and it's just right around the corner. Patrick, it's been a pleasure speaking with you today. Thanks for joining us here, showing us a little bit about this property we are in here today, but also just kind of sharing your real estate insight with us. I really appreciate your time.
My pleasure. Thank you.
We are going to take a short break. For everyone back at home, stay tuned. We'll be right back with more of the show.
Each week on the Tech Show, you can look forward to the latest in technology and how you can use it too. We'll also chat with leading experts, and you'll find out if the latest gadget will take my money or not. Don't miss the Tech Show. Tech your local listings.
Thank you for watching Good Morning Vail. Have an amazing day. Get on out there, soak up that sunshine. We'll see you tomorrow right here for more Good Morning Vail. Bye, everyone. Hi, I'm Gretchen Bleshaw. You might recognize me from the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. Maybe you hear my voice on the radio from time to time or see me out at a concert or two. I love concerts. If you see me out, the long mermaid hair, I'm almost 6 foot tall. It's hard to miss. Come and say hi, give me a high five, and make sure to watch me right here on TV8.
Hello, I'm Shervin Rezai here with Chenna Garden in Avon, Colorado. My hobbies are obviously skiing. I've been skiing since I was 3 years old. In addition to that, music's always been my first passion, and you can see that alive and well at Chenna Garden with our little record nook, where we have over 300 records, and we'll continue to grow that collection and play vinyl records for you while you enjoy your cuisine. Chenna Garden is Avon's oldest running restaurant. We've been open since 1988 when my mother set up shop and wanted to begin offering Avon, Colorado the best quality Chinese food that we could get. And I started working in the restaurant when I was 8 years old as a dishwasher, making $1 a day. And then one of the servers, pushed by my dad, told me I should ask for a raise, and then I got $5 a day, but then I had to put all $25 at the end of the week into a savings account, which actually helped me out in college. So after college, I went out to New York for law school, and I spent 15 years out in New York City practicing law and working in-house, which exposed me to a lot of restaurants all over the world, all over the country. And after getting exposure like that, I realized that we have this beautiful restaurant here that has so much potential. So in the fall of 2023, we came back, remodeled, and tried to get this back to give that special feel that I've known all my life here. We've been offering a lot of new cuisines, including German cuisine with our good family friend Gunther Schmidt, who's been serving up authentic German cuisine in the Valley for many, many decades. Why not? This is America. We can serve German food in a Chinese restaurant, and we just let it try. And after a year of it, it's been building up some success, and we're just having a lot of fun just seeing the look of bewilderment on every customer when they're like, how am I getting German food in a Chinese restaurant that's this good at this quality? Chenna Garden is really all about that community, and that first starts with the local community. We always try to take care of all of us who are working hard, grinding it, so that we can also enjoy what this valley has to offer. And through that, we get a nice mix of word of mouth, tourists who come in. We're looking for something a little more authentic and that has a history with the valley. I'm a proud member of the Avon Vail Valley community, lifelong member as I was born here, and I hope you come out and see us here at Chenna Garden. We're open every day, 4 to 9, any day the mountain's open. Cheers.
Good morning, Vail.
National Cocktail Day, and Covered Bridge is with the bartender from Root and Flower making some cocktails. Let's take a look.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Covered Bridge on TV8. I'm Kim Fuller, editor-in-chief of Covered Bridge Magazine.
I'm Bobby LaRue, the director of partnerships at Covered Bridge Magazine, and today we have the pleasure of working with Joe Newton. Joe Newton is a lead bartender at Root and Flower, a sister restaurant to Two Arrows. We're going to work today on a couple cocktails and give you guys a little bit of drinking beverages.
So, Joe, what is the first cocktail?
So the first cocktail we're going to be making today is one of our oldest, most classic cocktails at Root and Flower and Two Arrows. It's Smoking Bird.
Lovely.
So the Smoking Bird, it's a twist on an old classic, because of course a lot of our cocktails are, you know, twists on classics. And we actually start with the Jungle Bird, which is an old classic gin cocktail. And then we move on and we actually substitute in tequila and mezcal for this. This is exciting.
Great.
So the first cocktail we're going to be making today is called the Smoking Bird. It's an old classic Root and Flower cocktail that we've had on the menu for many years. Both Root and Flower and Two Arrows have had it on their menu over the years. And I want to share it with everybody. It's now off the menu at Root and Flower, but you can always come in and ask for it. So the Smoking Bird is a twist on the classic rum tiki cocktail called the Jungle Bird. So it uses normally rum, Campari, little lemon and lime, and some pineapple juice. So we're going to be kind of substituting in our favorites, mezcal and tequila. So
Perfect.
when we're building our cocktails at Root and Flower, we always like to measure everything. I always like to make sure that everything is consistent, tastes the same. Every bartender can make the same drink. Every drink is going to be that, you know, same delicious taste that you always know. So for me, I always love to start with my cheapest ingredient, just because when we're behind the bar, we're moving so quickly. If for whatever reason I make a mistake along the way, I can then go back, fix it, correct it, or at the very least, throw out the cheapest ingredient.
Wow, that's an interesting
So this
way
is
to do it.
fresh squeezed lemon juice for our cocktail for the Smoking Bird. And then we have pineapple juice. Now we've experimented with a couple different styles of pineapple juice. We actually made a pineapple shrub at one point, but with the pineapple here, we're just using your fresh Dole store-bought canned stuff. I always find that this is the best of cocktails. So we had 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice. We're actually going for a full 1.5 ounces of pineapple, because we want that pineapple. It's delicious. It's nice. It gives that acidity to the cocktail.
Very bright drink, it sounds like.
Bright drink.
Yeah.
Now, Root and Flower, we do love Campari, but we actually rather use Contrado. So we were at the distillery a couple years ago. It's up north in Canelli in Italy, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
I think that's one unique thing about Root and Flower. You guys actually travel, right, to learn about some of these liquors that you're using in your beverages.
Exactly. So we always like to do our staff trips. We do a staff trip once every 6 months. So last spring we were in Oaxaca, which was absolutely amazing, beautiful. We were able to experience, you know, the agave plantations. So mezcal is, you know, very near and dear to our hearts here. So with this, this is why we love this drink. It has mezcal in it. We were able to actually meet some of the mezcaleros who make this mezcal. So we have that kind of like personal touch, that personal connection to these guys.
How much are you pouring with the Contrado and the mezcal?
So with the Contrado, we're doing about 3/4 of an ounce.
Okay.
So I like to, you know, measure everything, but the joys of cocktails is that you can always adjust it. So at Root and Flower, we like to come up with new cocktails. And we like to Mr. Potato Head on cocktails. So Mr. Potato Heading is the idea where we take one ingredient and substitute it for another. So this is a perfect example. So we are Mr. Potato Heading the rum in the original Jungle Bird for tequila and mezcal. Now, we like to blend, so we're doing 1 ounce each of mezcal and tequila straight into our small shaker tin.
Nice.
And so we like to blend the mezcal and tequila Tequila itself is fantastic and provides that delicious body to the cocktail. With the mezcal though, we want that smokiness. But together, they provide just the perfect blend of the spirits that we need.
So that's where you get the smoking bird.
Exactly.
Rather than jungle bird.
Exactly. The smoking bird comes from that mezcal, and it's amazing. So,
Okay, so there's like 5 things in there so far.
we have everything ready to go in our shaker tin. I always like to grab my big tin. Now, at Root and Flower, we do a lot of cocktail classes.
Yeah, Root and Flower is in Vail Village, as is Two Arrows. And how often are these cocktail classes generally?
So our cocktail classes, we always, you're always welcome to book cocktail classes with Root and Flower. So myself or Jeremy will often take the cocktail classes. We also have wine classes and spirits classes. So you can come in, you get to taste through different spirits, taste through different cocktails, and then I'll actually show you all the kind of the bartender workings of what we do for cocktails. How we make cocktails and how you can make them at home.
I love it.
So like I said, here we have everything built. I always like to add my ice to the small tin, and then you pour one into the other. Give it a little tap, and as you see, that always seals itself.
Wow.
We like to use these Boston shakers. It's a little easier than the cobbler shakers. Those 3-piece cobbler shakers I do love. They look beautiful on the back bar, but they're a little bit more problematic when you're working behind the bar.
Okay.
Understandable.
It's going to get loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
All right, so we're just going to shake, and you want to shake these cocktails, you want to shake them awake and not rock them to sleep. So,
Okay.
Get the elbows into it.
All right.
So I think I'm going to try to talk while Joe's shaking his drink. What's really cool about Root and Flower that I've noticed is it's like an education. So when I walk in there, I can talk to a bartender about, hey, I like mezcal, or hey, I like gin, and here's how I like my cocktails. And you guys kind of give me education on styles of gin, different styles of cocktails, and then you usually just whip me up a drink.
and that's it.
Which is a ton of fun.
Wow, look at that.
So we have been doing this for a long, long time here. And so I've been with Root and Flower for 6 years now. And the joy of Root and Flower, and what I love about it, is we have menus, but the best thing to do is just come in, ask for one of us bartenders, and we'll be able to ask you a couple questions, figure out what you're looking for. They might not be, direct questions about cocktails. And we'll come up with something unique, personalized for you.
And you guys do that for wine too, right?
We do.
That's awesome.
So we started life off as a wine bar. So we had, back in the day, 15 different glass pours. But of course, with cocktails becoming so popular nowadays, we were able to move into that space a little bit more.
Yeah.
And we've just kind of grown our cocktail program. And we've been able to make delicious drinks.
That's just beautiful. So you
Such as this.
fill it with ice to the top.
I always like to pour my drinks without the ice first and then top up the ice. Because when we're in a busy bar, I'll be pouring, if you pour the ice in first, the amount of times I've actually accidentally spilled the drink, it's bounced off the ice. That's why I do it. That's a very different kind of interesting things of doing bartending techniques.
Yeah, I noticed when you were making the drink, I used to pour it over the ice. But actually, you guys educated me on that. When you're making the cocktail, when you're building it, you don't put it on ice.
No.
You wait, right? Is there a reason behind that?
Yeah, so we were always building our cocktails dry, just because if you have to walk away at any point and you're halfway through building that cocktail, if you've already started putting ice on it, it's going to start melting. You're going to lose that consistency. You're going to lose that. You're almost going to add too much dilution to the cocktail.
I see. Okay, that makes total sense. Yeah,
So-
I'm sure with the warm alcohol too and the cold ice,
Exactly.
you melt it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we're always building dry, and even with that, I can let that sit without ice, and then when it's ready to serve, I can add the ice, slide it across the bar.
That's just beautiful. What is that garnish,
then-
Joe?
So we like to use dehydrated fruits here. Of course, it's a very trendy classic thing now with modern day bartenders and cocktail bars. Everyone's using dehydrated fruit. This is like almost an attempt to reduce waste. So I've been bartending now for 12 years. And when I first started, we'd be cutting something like 2 quarts worth of fresh lemons and limes every day. And if we weren't busy, we'd have to throw them out every day.
Right.
So this is just a better way of preserving those citrus fruits, allowing the drink to have something pretty to look at. And the final touch, I always like, is aromatic sprays. And this is almost recreating what the citrus would do.
Okay.
So we actually take oils, we'll take our lemon peels and infuse them into 151 Everclear vodka. And you can then just spray this. It's almost like a perfume.
Oh, it's delicious.
Oh, it is.
So it's like an orange.
Lovely.
Smells
This
like
one's
fresh.
orange.
Wow.
So this will be shelf stable forever.
That's so great.
It's
And
amazing.
adds that just extra pop of the drink. I always believe every cocktail should have a the visual component, the aromatic component, and the obviously the taste component.
Well, yeah, definitely go see Joe, a lead bartender at Root and Flower, and he has cocktail classes. Root and Flower also has wine classes, spirit classes, sister bar and coffee house, Two Arrows, pretty much a little bit across Vail Village is a great place to find other wonderful cocktails. So, Joe, thank you so much for coming today.
Oh, thank you guys.
It's great having
Thank
you.
you. It's good to be here.
Yeah, and thank you everyone for watching Covered Bridge on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
TV8 te brinda la mejor programación en español todos los días. Sintoniza Conexión Latina los lunes, miércoles y viernes a las 7 de la tarde con repeticiones los fines de semana. Además, te presentamos nuestro nuevo programa Sabores y Creaciones, donde hemos juntado tus recetas y manualidades favoritas en un solo lugar los martes y jueves a las 7 de la tarde. Y por último, disfruta de Daily Flash Latino, con noticias y entretenimiento en tendencia los sábados a las 7 de la tarde. Te esperamos por el canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página de Facebook TV8 Conexión Latina, nuestro canal de YouTube TV8 Vail Good Morning Vail o nuestra página web tv8vail.com.
Well, Archer and I are going to get headed on further down the trail, but I hope you'll catch up with us a little bit later. Hi, I'm Ben Roof, and I'm one of the new hosts here at TV8. I'm so excited to share all of my explorations throughout the Vail Valley with my dog Archer, where we'll be taking you to hiking trails, biking trails, maybe we'll go rafting, fishing, or whatever else we can come up with. I'm so excited to share all of that with you in my new segment, Outdoor Adventures. Don't forget to catch up with us every day right here at TV8 Vail or at tv8vail.com, because there's always more for you on 92.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tv8vail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
Join us on board the Leadville Railroad Winter Express. Stay cozy in our heated lounge cars. Marvel at the stunning winter landscape. Sip delicious hot chocolate. Don't forget to check out our new specials. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
look good, ski good, see good. Those are the taglines and the art of vision of Eyepieces of Vail. So let's take a look at the latest and greatest conversation. It's Kimberly here, and I am standing in the middle of the goggle bar at Eyepieces Vail with Danny Berry, marketing manager of Eyepieces. How are you, Danny?
I'm good. How are you, Kimberly?
I'm living my best life. I can't complain. You know, being able to stand here among all of these incredible products and eyepieces that are just winter fashion and fun and safety and all of the things. So let's get started. Tell me about what we've got here.
Yeah, so at Eyepieces, we kind of consider ourselves to provide products. Everything from the neck up is kind of our motto. So we do a lot of sunglasses, goggles, helmets. Ski fashion is something we absolutely love. It kind of brings together optical and fashion and skiing all together.
Well, you've got to have the right skis on the mountain. You really do. And there are so many varieties and options. So you've got your traditional goggles, but you can also wear like a sun shield or sunglasses or helmet with built-in technology. So I've just been dying to talk about this item here. So let's start.
Yeah, so this one's kind of all in one. This is Cask. It's a brand we started carrying a couple years ago. It's really well known for its visor here. So it's kind of a goggle helmet combo, which people love. It is a huge lens, which is going to give you great peripheral vision. So as far as like a technical functional product, this is really great, super comfortable. It is going to have a photochromatic lens on there, which is even better. So you're not switching out lenses. It's really going to do the work for you, and the lens is going to adapt to the lighting conditions. So if it's a really sunny day, it's going to get much darker from here.
So it's tell me the word again.
Photochromatic.
Photochromatic.
Yeah.
So that is lens technology that adjusts to the light.
Correct.
Wow.
Yep.
That's fancy.
So it's like several different lenses all in one on top of a goggle. And then new this year from this company, Cask, is they have integrated their speakers so that you have audio in the little ears here, which is great. It has Bluetooth capability. So when I say all in one, I totally mean it. It literally has everything that you need to go up on the mountain. Looks really modern and sleek, super comfortable, like I said. And then a lot of times people like to wear this if they have glasses, because it just slides right over your glasses. So that is a great option as well.
So this is great if you're one of those people where you're constantly looking for all of your things before you head out to the mountain.
Totally.
You got it all in here.
Yep,
absolutely.
exactly. So that's Cask.
Cask, great. So speaking of, you mentioned people that wear glasses. One of the things that Eyepieces offers here as well are the prescription lenses. So tell me all about that. And we've got some really incredible options here.
Yeah, so really what we're known for is our prescription services. We do total customized prescription services in your glasses, sunglasses. We can change the tint and color, and prescription goggle. So like I said, you can wear your glasses under your goggle or whatever equipment that you're wearing, but it's even better to have a prescription goggle that's all integrated. It's not going to have the fogging issue. It's not going to be uncomfortable like wearing your glasses under a goggle. We have clips that can work in kind of a universal functionality in different goggles. And we have like a completely integrated prescription goggle where there's no inserts, it's no clips, it's all in there. And we can do that all in-house at our Vail lab.
Well, that's what makes you so special. So you get functionality and fashion. And speaking of fashion, you carry all kinds of brands, and luxury brands is a big one of them. So tell me about this goggle set that we have here in front of us.
Yeah, this is a new one. This is a Tom Ford goggle. Super modern looking. We love having kind of those name brand goggles that are super fashion forward, but very functional. At the end of the day, we want to make sure that you have something that is going to help you see perfectly on the mountain, but also very stylish. So Tom Ford goggle is new for this year. We have tons of Tom Ford sunglasses and optical frames as well. And then very popular and trendy right now is a sunglass shield. Okay. You probably see it in Oakley's a lot, that big sunglass. And we love it for skiing because if you don't want a goggle, if you want to go with more of a sunglass, a larger lens is going to give you some more protection and looks beautiful.
They look great.
Yeah.
I can't wait to wear these for Opry.
So this is a Chrome Hearts sunglass shield. We love Chrome Hearts. It's a great luxury kind of niche brand that we've been carrying for a long time. And they started doing some more sport pieces. And so this is one of them. It's actually designed for biking.
Okay.
the designers wanted something that's more functional, and so they designed this, and it works perfectly for skiing. We love it. So all those sport shields are super trendy right now.
You would look at it and you wouldn't think that it's designed for biking because it looks so fashion forward, you know, with the little details and all of that.
Yeah.
So speaking of this brand, the Chrome Hearts.
Yeah.
So it's your 40th anniversary.
It is.
And you are doing a special collaboration with them as well. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so this winter we're celebrating our 40th anniversary. We're very excited about celebrating that with all of our wonderful customers, our fantastic staff. And Chrome Hearts is a brand we've been carrying for a long time, like I said. So we are doing a special collaboration piece with them. So we went kind of with their designers and came out with a brand new piece that is very specific to eyepieces in our 40th anniversary. So that will be launching in February.
Amazing. So 40th anniversary celebrations. What's going on? What kind of events? What can we see from Eyepieces of Vail coming up?
Yeah, we'll be having a lot of trunk shows throughout the year like we kind of normally do. All of those are updated on our website. So if you ever want to know kind of what is coming, what location, with what vendor, at what time, you can check those out there. We are also doing a 40th anniversary party in March, which we're very excited about. Kind of have some music and food and drinks.
Who doesn't love a good party? Especially here in Vail, we love that. So speaking of Eyepieces of Vail, tell me about operating hours. You know, where can we go to get an eye exam or prescription goggles or glasses or whatever it is that you might be looking for?
Yeah, we have 8 locations total. We have 4 in Vail, 1 in Beaver Creek, 1 in Edwards. We have 2 locations in the Roaring Fork Valley, 1 in Basalt and 1 in Snowmass. We have a doctor that does eye exams at our Edwards location on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and at our Village Center location across from the Solaris on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So you can call or visit our website to get those scheduled. And he's great. Dr. G's one of our favorites, and he can get you set up with a prescription, and then from there our staff can take care as far as fitting you with some frames with your prescription lenses.
Amazing. And I love that you offer regular eye exams as well. So not only are you offering very fashionable and very cool and functional products, but you're offering services and, you know, just helping people stay on top of their eye health. We love that.
Totally. Yeah, we do repairs, adjustments, cleanings. Come on in. We can do those for free. We want to take care of you. Even if you haven't gotten your glasses with us, we want to make sure that you're all set up when you're visiting.
And that's one of the special things about Eyepieces of Vail is just the white glove service that you provide to friends and family and customers alike. So we really appreciate that. And congratulations on your 40th anniversary. That's huge. So where can we go for more information if anybody wants to, you know, see what you offer and kind of keep in touch with what you're doing?
Yep, eyepieces.com. You can find locations, brands we carry, schedule those eye exams, all that good stuff.
Awesome. Well, Danny, thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Loving all of these fun, fashion-forward options. So all in one, Tom Ford, Chrome Hearts, we love all of it. This is just really incredible stuff. Thanks for sharing your inventory today.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Now stay tuned. Keep it here. We'll be right back for more.
Good morning, Vail.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Join us on board the Leadville Railroad Winter Express. Stay cozy in our heated lounge cars. Marvel at the stunning winter landscape. Sip delicious hot chocolate. Don't forget to check out our new specials. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the Immersion Theater.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Good morning, Vail.
Let's get busy with Covered Bridge and Root and Flower. They're continuing to make those cocktails in the kitchen. Let's take a look.
Hello and welcome to Covered Bridge on TV8. I'm Kim Fuller, the editor-in-chief of Covered Bridge Magazine.
And I'm Bobby LaRue, the director of partnerships at Covered Bridge Magazine. Today we have Joe Newton back for another cocktail session here on TV8. I don't know if you guys have checked out the most recent issue of Covered Bridge, but we did feature 2 cocktails from Two Arrows. So Joe is with Root and Flower, which is a sister restaurant to Two Arrows, and he's going to bring us one of his new cocktails that's on the menu currently.
So Joe, which cocktail are you making for us today?
So today, this is actually Black Pearl. This is a special that comes and goes from the menu. So at Root and Flower, we always have our seasonal menus that we put out every year, but we're always really stoked to advertise, sell all our bartenders fresh creations, new cocktails on our chalkboard. And so every week, every day, we'll be changing it depending on ingredients and depending on the availability of what we have in stock. Awesome. So today we have the Black Pearl.
Okay.
Black Pearl was designed for a wedding last year. Black Pearl actually gets its name from one of my favorite cocktails in the classic repertoire of the bijou. So in French, bijou means jewel. And that refers to the gin, the chartreuse, and the sweet vermouth that makes up the cocktail. So the gin would be the diamond, the chartreuse would be the emerald, and then the sweet vermouth would be the ruby.
Wow.
So this is a jewel. So this one though, I call this Black Pearl. It builds on that in classic Root and Flower fashion, as many bartenders use the Mr. Potato Head theory. We've actually substituted out the gin for our favorite whiskey, Elijah Craig. So we're actually going to start off with 1.5 ounces of Elijah Craig.
Yeah, Root and Flower always does a great job of really hand-picking the spirits that you have on your shelves. Why Elijah Craig in this instance?
So Elijah Craig has, it's one of our favorite mixing whiskeys, and it's affordable, it's easily and readily available. It comes from the Heaven Hill Distillery, and the Heaven Hill Distillery has always been very supportive of Root and Flower and Two Arrows. We do get many of their high-end bourbons, which we absolutely love. So Elijah Craig would be their kind of go-to mixing whiskey. Perfect. And absolutely love it.
Great.
So, but building on the bijou idea and turning this into the Black Pearl, we are going to be going with chartreuse. Now, chartreuse is one of those spirits that is a little more difficult to find right now. So, fun little fact about chartreuse: it's made by monks in France, the Benedictine monks, and there are only 3 people in the world who know the recipe. The head monk knows the whole recipe, and his 2 subordinates, his acolytes, they know half the recipe each. So if one of them was to pass away, they could still share it, still make this. Now, there is actually a little supply issue with chartreuse right now, so we are lucky to still be able to have that in right now.
Okay.
With the chartreuse, the Pope himself has told the monks to stop making so much chartreuse and get back to praying, get back to what you should be doing, which we respect. But it has meant that chartreuse has become a little harder to find. But like I said, luckily at Root and Flower, we still have plenty of chartreuse for everybody.
This cocktail wouldn't be the same without it, right? There's not really a substitute.
So chartreuse falls in the juniper family.
Hmm.
Juniper is the flower of wormwood, and you can find other junipers that are a little bit more simplistic.
Mhm.
They don't have the complexity though that chartreuse does.
Hmm.
So there is really no equal to chartreuse.
Okay.
And finally, my favorite thing, Amaro Chicharo. So Amaro Chicharo, I pretty much put in everything: coffee, cocktails, our espresso martinis, and we're doing 3/4 of an ounce of that. So we kind of modify this Negroni build a little bit from the classic 1-1-1 recipe to where I put 1.5 ounces of the whiskey, 0.75 of the Amaro Chicharo and 0.75 of the chartreuse. Just balances a little bit more, lets that alcohol shine through a little brighter.
Mm.
And we're going to be building this in our stirring tin right now.
Okay.
So everything's ready to go. Bobby, if you could have the ice, please.
Absolutely. Here you are, Joe.
Thank you, Bobby. So, as this cocktail is all spirits, we're going to be stirring it. So
Yeah, I noticed on the last segment you mentioned citrus, and that's why you were shaking it. So
Mhm.
is that kind of like a typical rule? Like
it is.
Citrus shake, pure liquor stir.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
All right.
So it's all about texture. A lot of people will think that it's bruising the alcohol if you shake a martini, for example.
Mhm.
But this is actually all about the texture of the cocktail itself. So with the juice, you want to shake it up really hard. You're actually aerating the cocktail.
Mm.
You're providing little micro bubbles that pop on your tongue as you taste it and just like brings the cocktail to life.
Okay.
But if we're just using spirits or sugar, we want to stir it. We want
Okay.
that silky smooth mouthfeel.
All right.
And that is
all
why
right.
we stir this.
I always wondered. Thank you.
So when we're stirring, it's all about elegance.
Wow.
All about.
So you're not like breaking the cube at all. You're just really
Oh.
letting it
Just-
wash over the liquor.
So I'm letting the spoon stir, and we're going to be stirring for about 20 seconds.
I was going to ask, is there a rule of thumb on how
It's
long
about
we should
40
stir?
times. And here's the other fun fact about the science. The things I like to teach at Root and Flower are if you were to shake a cocktail and stir a cocktail to completion, they would both be the same temperature and dilution.
Mm.
Which is kind of crazy to think about because you
Mhm.
think, oh, a shaken cocktail is going to be colder.
Mhm.
But in fact, if you do stir a cocktail properly, it'll be the exact same temperature and dilution.
It's just about the texture then.
It's just about the texture.
Awesome.
So with this one, we're actually going to be pouring this on one of my favorites, the Big Rock.
Oh, look
So
at
at Root and Flower, we do have the crystal clear ice cubes.
Mm.
You can see right through that thing.
So
Beautiful.
special machine actually creates these. So it's like freezing lake ice.
Mm.
So the only way to make clear ice like this is directional freezing. So when you're freezing water, think of a lake.
Mhm.
When it freezes, it's going to freeze from the top down,
Mhm.
and it's going to push all the impurities out.
Got it.
Which is what exactly happens here.
Wow.
And so it pushes all the impurities out, and you're left with this crystal clear block, which we
Mm.
then hand carve each one of these
Okay.
with a knife, very sharp knife. And it's it's my meditation for the day.
I like that.
That's great.
Well put.
Oh, wow, beautiful.
Look at that.
Really nice. Black Pearl, well named.
You can see that richness,
Oh, it's beautiful.
dilution. We might have left it on the ice a little too long. And then for this one, I do like, so with our last segment, we had our orange sprays, but sometimes
Mm.
we like a little visual pop.
Mhm.
So we'll take a fresh orange.
And you were just
rub it
getting
around.
like the oils out of
We're
the...
expressing the oils over the
Okay.
glass. And I like to rub the orange peel around as well.
Mm.
Now at the bar, we like to make every drink look super pretty.
Mhm.
So we actually have scissors at every station where we can quickly just cut each peel to be needed.
Hey. Gorgeous.
And then we have our cocktail right there.
Look at that. Well, yeah, definitely go see Joe, a
Mm-hmm.
lead bartender at Root and Flower, and he has cocktail classes. Root and
Mm-hmm.
Flower also has wine classes, spirit classes, sister bar and coffee house, Two Arrows, pretty much a little bit across Vail Village is a great place to find other wonderful cocktails. So, Joe, thank you so much for coming
Oh,
today.
thank you guys.
It's great having
Thank
you.
you. Good to be here.
Yeah, and thank you everyone for watching Covered Bridge on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
TV8 te brinda la mejor programación en español todos los días. Sintoniza Conexión Latina los lunes, miércoles y viernes a las 7 de la tarde con repeticiones los fines de semana. Además, te presentamos nuestro nuevo programa Sabores y Creaciones, donde hemos juntado tus recetas y manualidades favoritas en un solo lugar los martes y jueves a las 7 de la tarde. Y por último, disfruta de Daily Flash Latino con noticias y entretenimiento en tendencia los sábados a las 7 de la tarde. Te esperamos por el canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página de Facebook TV8 Conexión Latina, nuestro canal de YouTube TV8 Vail Good Morning Vail o nuestra página web tv8vail.com.
Welcome to the Vibe Report with Avisha. This is where I tell you all about the exciting happenings around town.
As always, the village is alive with music, and some great snow means some great après-ski. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, there's live music at the Red Lion, Sonnenalp, High, Shakedown Bar, the Lodge at Vail, Gambit Bar, and Park Hyatt. Chasing Rabbits is having a glitter and ice party on Saturday, and on Sunday, they're featuring DJ Pablo Fierro. On Sunday, Ein Prosit in Avon is having a Soups and Spirits fundraiser to benefit the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. On Friday, March 22nd, the Valar Performing Arts Center will be having Body Traffic, a Los Angeles-based dance presentation. This weekend is the official Mountain Pride Queer Ski Weekend. There are activities all weekend long. Be sure to check out mountainpride.com for all the details. On Saturday, March 23rd, the Alpine Arts Center is having cocktails and canvas. More details can be found at alpineartscenter.org. That's it for this weekend's Vibe Report, friends. Be sure to follow the Vail Vibes TV8 Instagram for more info, and as always, spread the good vibes.
Hi, it's Master TV8 Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tv8vail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
It's Kimberly here with TV8, and we're in the middle of our springtime and Easter egg giveaway word scramble challenge. Today's word of the day or phrase is 92. Again, today's phrase is 92. Collect all of the words and unscramble the sentence to be part of our winner, which will be announced on Thursday, March 28th.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Good morning, Vail.
We are just shy of a week away from Easter, and so there are lots of fun things to do to prepare for this springtime holiday. Kevin and I make a classic by dyeing some Easter eggs. Let's take a look.
We said that we were going to be bringing some fun with some Easter eggs. I had to cover up my Easter egg dress because this looks like a mess.
It's going to be a mess. We're taking all precautions. We read the directions. Simple.
You read the directions.
Yeah.
I just giggled along.
And it's fun. Coloring eggs is a great family fun activity. And again, one thing we encourage is get a sheet pan. That kind of keeps some of the mess confined a little bit. But these kits have literally everything you need except for the eggs. So Maddie went and she hard-boiled some eggs last night.
And I only broke one.
And she only broke one. But these kits come with everything you need. They come with these little tablets that go into these cups, and you add a tablespoon of vinegar and then a half cup water. You let the tablet kind of fizz out, and then you add the water in on top of the vinegar, and that makes the color the way it is. Now, they say the longer you leave the egg in, the darker the color is going to be. So I know Maddie is itching to drop an egg in. Use your little ladle.
I made you this egg special.
Your big dipper.
And I'm just gonna roll it around.
Okay.
And we're gonna do some nice things. Okay, I'm gonna let it sit. It needs more color.
Needs more color?
No.
Now, the volcano egg, we're going to see how this goes. We have different colors over here, and you've got to stir in. They've got special activation material that we've stirred into these cups. We have an egg that is going to be ready here in a minute that we can drop in our volcano to see what happens. The kit did come with gloves, so I think we're going to have to glove up, just so if it says wear gloves, wear gloves.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just put your egg back then.
Okay.
I'll just let it pink up.
Just let it pink up a little bit.
I'm gonna only have one glove, so I'm only gonna use one hand for this experiment. Now I can just touch the eggs directly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to drop this in?
Yeah, so bad.
Okay. So let me get it up here.
No, you just drop it in. I think once you get it balanced, you just plop it
You
right
gotta
in
plop
the
it
volcano.
right in the volcano? Okay, we'll see what we got here.
We're just doing the experiments with the volcano egg so that you don't have to at home.
Yeah, we'll see if it's going to be a good thing to do with the family. We've got all this in. Well, I guess the reason they said you wear gloves so you can just grab it with a glove. So we're going to go glove on.
Glove on.
And so we've got it ready. And we're going to put it in and see if anything works. Waiting.
We're waiting.
It's bubbling. It's bubbling.
There's
some action happening.
It's getting, the volcano is slowly erupting. Oh yeah.
There we go. Let's see. Maybe it might need more
color.
Some color to it. There we go.
Oh, how fun.
So there it goes.
That's our volcano.
That's our volcano egg. So we'll let that sit in there, see what kind of color comes out of it.
All right.
How's your egg doing over there?
Oh, let's check it out. I'm just going to reach right in there and pull it right out.
Reach right in there.
I did this one for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to just get the color off my glove a little bit. And then...
Kev.
Kev.
Oh.
With a smiley face.
That's nice. With the smiley face.
And a really pretty heart.
Well, that was wonderful, Maddie. I did one for you.
Oh, man.
You want to pull out that yellow one?
Well, no, because I'm going to have pink on my fingers.
Oh, yeah. Pink on your fingers.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Oh, man.
There's the official pause.
Wait. Does mine say Maddie on it?
It does.
Wow, we're so similar.
And I did kind of a sunflower thing on it,
beautiful.
too.
All right, let's get weird with some egg dyeing.
I've always liked to do the half and half, where you do half one
that's
color and then half the other color.
All right, well, this one's going to have pink on it, but we're going to...
Now, one thing you can do, too, is if you go light to dark. So if you put the whole egg in the yellow and then half dip it in the blue a little bit, that way you don't mix the colors too bad. But Maddie's just going to go for free egg it. Free egging it.
I'm just doing what I please at this point.
Yeah. Here's another tip that I learned growing up. As you hide the eggs, remember where you put the eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if it's indoors, because you'll find it 3 or 4 months later, and it's not a very pleasurable experience if you forget an egg or can't find an egg and it's in the house.
It's pretty.
That is pretty. A little tie-dye egg.
What are you doing here with all these eggs?
I don't know.
that
I've just
you
got
put
eggs in the
colors?
thing, so.
All right. We'll rotate these.
Rotate those.
Beautiful. I kind of want this to be like a magic 8-ball, like I shake it up and it comes up with a fortune on it. I don't think that's going to happen.
There's our volcano egg. Very volcanic.
Very
It's
volcanic.
like a secret volcanic egg stone.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, we can't really mix any of these colors, Kev.
No. But we're going to change out our water in the volcano and maybe do another one.
Oh, we love volcano eggs. I'm going to dip the pink in the blue a little. Yeah, just like that. We're just going to hang out there. This is really a great activity for everyone in the family, especially those adults that want to act like children still.
Yep.
Me. You.
Me.
I'm making a marble pattern egg. Look at it.
That's delightful.
It's beautiful.
Okay, we're going to try a pink
Volcano.
volcano egg.
All right.
We're not using the official approved Big Dipper. We're just going to hand it in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
It sits. Maybe you pour some of that in.
Yeah.
That's going to get it going. Look at that.
That was the best volcano.
That was the best volcano. Pink volcano egg.
Pink volcano egg. Now I've got dyed hands. Oh, look at it go. Yeah. It looks great. All right, well, these are great family activities. You can buy all of this stuff at your local city market so that you and your family can do volcano eggs at home. What a fun activity this has been.
It is a fun activity, and again, cleanup's easy. Again, the sheet pan saved us on this one.
The sheet pan did save us on this
So
one
if
because
you've
there's a lot
got
of color.
little fingers that might tip things over, just make sure you got the sheet pan with the colors to make cleanup easy.
We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from that break, we've got just a little Good Morning Vail left.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail. Tracy brings you the best in fresh and healthy foods for the active outdoor lifestyle. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Dog Tales is America's premier dog lovers magazine show. This series is all about dogs and the people who love them. Featuring dogs of all sizes, shapes, and breeds, keeping you up to date with all the latest news from the dog world. Sit back and enjoy a fun program for the whole family. Check your local listings and tune in to Dog Tales.
My name is Tyler Alvarez. I work here at Sweet Basil in Vail. I'm a bartender here. I originally came to Vail to snowboard. I slept on my sister and my cousin's couch for what was supposed to be a week, turned into 2 months, and then I found my own spot, and then kind of made friends and worked different places in the valley and kind of just fell in love with it more and more every single day, and ended up finding my way to Sweet Basil through some friends who had worked here and all the great things that I heard about it. And yeah, I've been here for 4 years now. It's hard to wake up in Vail and be upset when you look outside. It's just beautiful. My favorite part about working at Sweet Basil is definitely that I could be proud about everything that we're putting out, whether it's food, drinks. We also get to be really creative here. The bartenders, the whole team here, we workshop our menus every season, so we'll start with a spirit or an ingredient, and then we get to be really creative and make a whole project of it. And then when we get the final product, it's a drink that we're all really proud of for the whole menu, and that's super fun, just being able to be creative and work with new things. And the most fun cocktails to make, though, are definitely the ones that we get to create from scratch. When people take a sip and say, oh my God, this is delicious, or they just love it. And that's probably the most fun for me, the creativity behind it and making unique cocktails. That, for me, that would be the most fun drink to make, just the one that you start from scratch and then people are excited about. I'm Tyler, I live and work in Vail. Come see me at Sweet Basil.
Good morning, Vail.
Well, thanks for joining me on this Sunday morning edition of GMV Express. What a fun one it was, too. We're a week out from Easter. We made Easter eggs. We talked about how it's National Cocktail Day, so hopefully you had a great recipe takeaway for your Easter celebrations, Stockton Group, and so much more. So thanks for joining. I'm Kimberly Perot, and I'll see you next time.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has